You ever get that feeling, that there are these invisible rules kind of holding our entire universe together? For ages, they were a total mystery. But then, one master came along who saw the code, the fundamental techniques behind reality itself. And his name was Isaac Newton. But forget the picture of some stuffy old scientist. No, no. Picture him more like a legendary sensei, just meditating on how existence works until, bam, he unlocked the secrets of motion. He's the one who gave us the keys to understanding, well, everything, from a simple falling apple to a planet orbiting a star. So, today, we're going to unveil the 3 sacred techniques that Grandmaster Newton discovered. And listen, these are not your average physics lessons. This is the fighting style of the cosmos itself. Get ready, because you're about to see the world in a completely new light. All right, let's kick things off with the first, and maybe the most fundamental technique. It's a power so deep, it basically dictates the state of everything. We're calling it the armor of stasis. Think of it as the universe's powerful, unshakable will. So, what does that actually mean? Well, at its core, it means that everything in the universe is just kind of stubborn. It really wants to keep doing exactly what it's already doing. And this resistance, this refusal to change, that's inertia. It's like an invisible armor that protects whatever an object is currently up to. And here's the cool part. This armor works in 2 totally different ways. You've got an object that's just meditating, perfectly still. Well, it's going to stay perfectly still forever, unless something bothers it. Then you have a warrior, dashing forward. That warrior is going to keep dashing in a perfectly straight line at the exact same speed, you guessed it, forever, unless something gets in its way. So stillness and movement, they're both protected states. So you see, the only way to shatter this armor of stasis, to change an object's course or wake it up from its nap, is to hit it with an external force, an attack, a push or a pull. Only then can you actually alter its destiny. Okay, but what happens when that force is applied? I mean, how much power does an attack really pack? Well, that brings us to the second law. This is the offensive technique, the secret equation that measures power itself. Seriously, think about it for a second. Is it all about speed, or is it about size? What really defines the strength of a collision? The universe, it turns out, has a very precise, very elegant answer. It's a formula that governs every single impact. And this is it. This is the secret. F equals m times a. Just 3 simple letters, but together they form a cosmic inscription of power. This right here is the impact formula. So let's decode this power scroll, shall we? F, that's the force, the actual power of the attack. M is for mass, the weight to the substance behind the punch. And A is acceleration, how quickly the thing speeds up. So, if you want to create a really powerful force, you need to speed up a heavy mass. It's really that simple and that profound. Now, if you want to see a legendary demonstration of this, look no further than the Apollo 15 mission. On the moon, right? There's no air to get in the way. They dropped a hammer and a feather. And guess what? They fell at the exact same rate and hit the ground at the exact same time. It was this incredible proof of a cosmic rule. Gravity accelerates all objects equally, no matter how much they weigh. Okay, so we've covered defense with the armor of stasis and offense with the impact formula. But there's one final, unavoidable law that keeps everything in balance. This is the technique that guarantees every single action has a consequence. This is the mutual blow decree. And the words themselves are just as powerful as the law. Say it with me. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. There are no exceptions. There's no getting around it. The universe always, always strikes back. This is the perfect example. When a rifle fires, right, the action is the force that blasts the bullet forward. But the universe demands balance. So the equal and opposite reaction is the rifle kicking back into the shooter's shoulder with the exact same amount of force. It's a totally inescapable counterattack. So here's the big takeaway. You literally cannot touch anything without it touching you right back. Every push, every pull, every single attack, it's a two-way street. It is the ultimate law of balance in the cosmos. So we've just looked at the 3 sacred techniques, but here's the thing, they're not separate powers. They all work together in perfect harmony to create the fundamental fighting style of the entire universe. So let's just put it all together real quick. You've got the principle of state, things like to keep doing what they're doing, the principle of power, force is just mass times acceleration, and the principle of balance, every action gets an equal and opposite reaction. That's it. Together, they explain all motion. And that's what's so absolutely mind-blowing. These three simple rules, this one single system, it governs everything. The way a ball flies through the air, the kickback from a punch, the orbit of the Earth around the sun. It's all following the exact same sacred code. Grandmaster Newton, he gave us the key. He showed us the techniques. The world all around you is just a constant duel of forces, a nonstop dance of motion and balance. So now that you know the code, the real question is, can you see it happening?